Welcome back to the Napa Valley Tournament Expert Division qualifying round. Hole number 2. Here we're going to be playing a sniper bounce up shot, utilizing the sticky spot in the bottom right corner of the fairway. Uh, you can play this one with P3 plus, side spin 1 plus, wind 3 plus. Here's what I'll tell you on this one. If you're playing, the ideal wind range for this shot is 5.9 to 6.4. It's been the most consistent, and it doesn't require any wind angle tweaks, right? So if you can get your winds between 5.9 and 6.4, that would be ideal. However, we do have some tweaks. Not all have been tested, but most of them have. So I'll give you what we got. Just keep in mind, if you can't keep it between 5.9 and 6.4, I would definitely recommend you keep it below 7.7, right? So if you start with a Kingmaker and you have anything 7.8 or higher, I would switch to a King Slayer or a Wind Ball. The higher winds just exponentially get more wind push and ball guide compression, and it makes it that much more difficult to get consistency. We're playing this one P3 plus 30% max, sniper 10 numbers, always sniper 10 numbers, 3.2 backspin, 1 left spin is our base. It's like you see here. So that's technically it's like 3 clicks more than 3, but 3.2, that's what you want it to look like. So with your spin added, what we're going to do is have the blue ring touching the second cut on the bottom and the right side of the second bounce touching the line 2 lines left of the pin. I was a little quick on that spin, so I didn't get the picture off. There's a sticky spot right there. So blue ring touching the second cut, like you see in there, and then right side of second bounce touching the line 2 lines left of the hole. I'm going to go back and get a picture of it. And when you pull this one, you want it to have a slight 1159 flicker, right? So we're not looking for a hard 59. What we're doing is making sure that we're not pulling any 01. The slight 1159 flicker helps us because of the headwind. It helps us land the right distance up, right? So we don't lose too much. And then it also pulls us to the right just a touch. So I probably pulled that a little bit more straight. Probably needed another click of flicker there, and it would have been center cup. But straight with an 1159 flicker. There is a sticky spot here. If you wiggle your target slightly left and right once you get close to the landing position, then you ought to see a wiggle there. So this is what we're looking at. The second cut down here, right? And then the right side of the second bounce on this line here, which is actually looks like it's 1 line left of the pin. Sorry, 1 line, because the other line goes right through the pin. It's basically 1 square left of the hole, but right side touching the line, 1 line left of the pin, just like this. Okay? This one has been pretty consistent if you can keep the winds, you know, 5.9 to 7.5. Been pretty consistent. So, but here's my wind angle tweaks. In fact, let's go over the wind angles real quick. 3 major wind angles here. We're going to use this bush, this first green bush, as our reference. Anything. So if we're looking, I'm not going to include this little part that juts out at the bottom, but basically right here. And then you see there's a point right here on this little middle part of that bush. And then right there, that's going to be our 2 dividing lines with neutral in the middle, headwind to the right, and then crosswind over here to the left. So I'm going to give you the tweaks for between 5.9 and 7.9. That's where you want to keep your winds. If you play it outside of those wind ranges, we don't have any testing on those wind speeds or wind strengths, right? So crosswind 5.9 to 6.4 is no change across the board. Doesn't matter what wind angle you get, right? That's why it's the ideal wind. If your wind is 6.5 to 6.9 in the crosswind, you add 0.2. In the neutral, it's no change. And in the headwind, add 0.1. If your wind is 7.0 to 7.4, in the crosswind, you'll add 0.4. In the neutral, you'll add 0.2. And in the headwind, you'll add 0.4. All right. If you have 7.5 to 7.9 and you don't switch, crosswind is add 0.4. Neutral is add 0.3 plus 1 click of OP. And headwind is add 0.6 plus 2 clicks of left curl. Right? Highly recommend you keep it as close to 5.9 to 6.4 as you can get it. Right? That's going to give you the best results. Besides that, it's been a pretty consistent shot. We're catching a nice little groove that funnels the ball to the hole. And it's been pretty consistent, especially given that it is a bounce up. So practice this one a couple of times. Make sure that it's working the same for you as it does for us. You may need to tweak your pull angle or even your adjustment slightly, depending on how, you pull compared to us. But been a pretty good shot here. So really good opportunity. Good luck, everyone. Hope you get the drop, and we'll catch you on the next one. P3 plus 30 max sniper 10 numbers. Good luck.